Belatos had long since been watching the dueling warbands tear a bloody path across the surface of Anarchea. He had eagerly watched them cut away at each other, all the while amassing new followers, drawn in by the promised glory awaiting them should they be victorious. It was not long until Anarchea disappeared back into the glorious maelstrom of the warp once more, and when it did, it would need a king, a demigod despot, to shepherd the new, obscene life that would flourish across its surface. For Belatos had plans for Anarchea, great and terrible plans, and those plans needed an army. When the star it orbited entered its final death throes, as it would soon enough, the world would be cast out into the void. The scryer's head, its cackling beak crackling with sorcerous energy, had long since divined its path. It would intersect with several imperial worlds, centuries, millennia from now, and when it hurtled through the star systems blighted by the corruption of the anathema, it would disgorge its never-born legions onto those worlds and return them into the folds of primordial darkness. But if the never-born were to strike with the ferocity and precision they would need to overwhelm entire imperial systems in a matter of days, they would need the most fearsome of champions to lead them. Belatos panned his eightfold gaze down towards the supplicants. The deranged slaughterer, perhaps not the most cunning, nor efficient of tacticians, the one marked by the blood god certainly lacked no ferocity, and had an admirable knack for sundering any strategically superior plans put in place to halt his implacable advance. And when he advanced, he left mountains of skulls and rivers of blood in his wake. Belatos imagined he could slaughter the doomed imperial worlds by simply overwhelming them with savage force. But then there was the other, the virtuoso master of discordant mayhem and cacophonous discord, whether by the attention of the demon he already served, or by the gaze of another, interested patrons, he would already begun to manifest in his new glorious form. His clever use of feigned retreats, unpredictable traps, and astute maneuvers meant he was certainly the superior tactician amongst them. His forces could strike where they needed to strike, and they needed to strike, sowing maximal chaos and discord across the imperial worlds that might become his prey. But Belatos did worry that Slaanesh supplicant might get carried away and lose focus on the goal at hand. His foreheads argued one with another. The two aligned with the supplicants, naturally, had their favorites, while his plagued, pus-weeping head feigned disinterest in the champions, though it was clear he did watch, for many were the dead left in his wake, and those husks certainly offered some amusement. It was the scribe's head that took the most interest. It would be the one to decide, as it had proposed the game in the first place. And now, that game was coming to a close. At the heart of the dead city, an ancient dais had been constructed by the mad worshippers that had called this rotting ruin their home so many aeons ago. The dais had been erected to please their gods, the true gods, and there was no more fitting a place to settle the final battle bout of their contest than that very altar that once spelled doom for the world they fought over. Belatos' heads all found agreement in that, and so began to send their omens and portents down to the champions below that would lead them towards the altar of their ascension, or their damnation.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Here with Steve.
I got the finale.
Yes, Steve got the finale. Welcome, Wargamers, to the Convergence of Anarchea. This is the last mission in the Path of Glory campaign because we are both at 10 glory points. We both have demon princes. Literally, whoever wins this matchup will be the winner of the campaign. Steve will be representing you guys on the battlefield. He is fielding the Slaanesh warband. It's pretty awesome. So this is actually how it is right now, okay? For those of you who haven't watched the entirety of the campaign, go back to the beginning and watch it because it's been a thrill ride of awesomeness. Special thanks to Miles Drake for writing the narrative in this campaign. If you want to come in and participate in campaigns, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge and contact us, and let's dive right in because we're going to add to the warband. Steve is going to add his own unit to the warband, which will be represented, which he will represent you guys. It's going to be awesome. Let's do it. Taking a look at the Pain Lord's warband. This is your warband represented by Steve. This final game, he's going to add one more unit to it. We're rolling a D3. The first result will be a retinue, second will be hero, third will be a vehicle. Roll D3 first to determine the chart. That is a hero, and you roll another D6, just one D6. That is a 3. You get one Dark Apostle.
Okay. Alright, there he is, my new Dark Apostle. It's Jeffy Ticklebottom.
And over on this side, we have the Flesh Renders warband. I'm going to roll this die to see what I add to my warband. Steve, this is a D3 to see what we get, okay? I'm hoping for a vehicle, I'm not going to lie. Let's see if I get it.
You're landing on vehicles over there.
Okay, I get a retinue.
Retinue, okay.
Grabbing 2d6. First will be Ro, second will be Colin. First is so 2-1. 2-1 is 20 Chaos Cultists. And here I have my 20 glory-seeking Chaos Cultists. Taking a look at the scenario now. You may find this familiar from the very first game that we played when I was fighting Vito. Now I'm fighting the Mountain, and these are the two portals that our armies will deploy from. We have separated our armies into 6 different groups of units, and we're going to roll dice to see which of those groups are deployed through the portals at the beginning. The objectives that you see on the table are as follows. Right here, this is the Khorne side. That's the Khorne objective. If Khorne holds it at the end of the game, which is variable game length, it'll be 1 victory point. If Slaanesh holds it, it is 3 victory points, and vice versa. Same for me on the Slaanesh side. No man's land victory. Right there, objective is worth D3. And in addition to this, our warlords, should they choose to be in battle together, should they fight each other, and should one die, then that side gets D6 victory points, but it has to be killed by the enemy warlord.
I knew that.
Yes, it has to be killed. So there's really no use in doing anything other than that.
Fair.
Yeah, so that I think that's what Belatos wants. He wants to see who the greater warlord is, who the greater aspiring demon is, because once this is done, whoever it is, they're going to win this world. You think so? Well, to be fair, you are on a winning streak. The last few games has been Slaanesh, right? So Khorne was winning at the beginning, now Slaanesh, and now we're tied, and so we're going to see where it goes.
I understand.
Yeah, so we'll see where it goes. So let's roll to see who deploys the first unit first. This roll will determine who goes first and deploys first. 5 and 4. I will go first and deploy first. And taking a look at the units, we'll show you which ones are segregated. Number the units 1 through 6. Number 3 is Govald, the Demon Prince. And let's see which one goes on first. Number 1. Looks like this grouping of units, which is actually really good. The Fist of Scalathrax and Zargaman, that's perfect. With White Warpsmith. The Ungloried Spawn, not so great, but that's fine. These are Steve's units.
Oh, we got 2.
2. Alright, Barbs of Scolanthier, Lanius, and Phoenician Shadow. Here is the deployment. We've actually switched portals because it was just easier for us to set up. I'm on this side. We have my units over here, and then here's your side with Steve manning it for you. What do you guys think of the deployment? Just out of curiosity. I think it's smart. I think, honestly, I do, because otherwise I would roast you right away with these guys, and
gotta protect them.
Your Barbs would be dead. So, on my turn, I need to measure to see the distance here. Let's see, 24. I can't possibly get close enough with my Vindicator, therefore I won't move it. Spawn? Yeah, sure. I'll move them up. Hold on. Advancing them, so they go a total of 8 inches.
Not terrible.
And then, let's see, Zargaman. Yeah, let's see, this is tough, because it's a 10-inch charge.
It's weird that we both got them. We both got our Helldrakes right away.
You know what? I'm going to do this.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
I respect that. I understand.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn. Actually, no, I will move up. I will move up a little bit, because you did back up a bit, so I get a couple inches of this.
Okay. Khorne turn 2. This is what we're going to do. Those are the dice results, and if I roll a 1, I get to choose which one comes on. I get a 3. That is, ooh, look at that. 10 Chaos Space Marines with Govald in a Rhino. 10 Chaos Space Marines inside the Rhino right there. I'm going to leave them there, but my spawn, going to advance them up 5 inches, plus they're 7. Yes, I'll make it to this objective. They're going to hold that one. Might as well. Going to move up my Vindicator because they got nothing to shoot at right now, so I'm going to move it up and advance it. Whee. Right there. Warp Smith, moving up and advancing. Zargaman, I am moving him up. He's going right there.
All right, I think I want a 3 here.
Oh, you get a 3.
That's my big guns.
Oh, Steve.
Let me move up.
Phoenician Shadow, going right beside the Defiler.
We're going to advance the squad of... Oh, Raptors. I know what things are. Just going to... Over here so we're not going to explode.
Ah.
And this...
Lanius.
Chaos Lord?
Yep.
Ooh.
It's a good advance.
Place the spot.
Okay.
We're going to start right... Actually, no. We're going to real quick go to the... I want to see. I got to measure something. I'm going to start with Helldrake. Because I did not give myself options. You only hit the spawn.
Okay.
So we'll go for that spawn. 5 times. 3s.
Slices through my armor, 2 damage each. Only 8 in total, so they're dead.
That is good. Now this Forge Fiend will fire at the Helldrake.
Okay.
We'll start off with the Hades autocannons. 5s because we moved. Oh, goodness. And 3s.
4 wounds. I'm a 4 up save. And I made 1, so 3 go through.
6 damage.
Oh. Oh, Zargaman down to 6 wounds. Alright, what next?
Alright, we'll do the Ectoplasma Cannon.
Heavy D3.
It's 1 shot on a 5.
That's a hit. Wounding on a
And
4.
4s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And now for the Celebrant, shooting all of its weapons into Zargaman, starting with the Battle Cannon Heavy D6. Getting 5. That's
like
very good.
Those 5s.
It is, because you
goodness.
moved. Well, that's good, Steve. That's too good. Wounding on 3s. And that's 1.
You know what? I think I'm going to do it.
Are you going to reroll?
I'm going to do
You get a
it.
command point reroll then? Okay,
We
that's
got
2. -2 on this, I'm a 5 up save. And made 1. 1 goes through for D3 damage. Getting 2. And Reaper Autocannon, 4 shots, hitting on 5s because you moved and missed everything.
Reroll that one.
Because of Lanius right behind the Chaos Lord. You get to
That's
reroll
it.
it, but you missed it all.
We did okay.
Beginning of turn 3, what we're going to do first, before we forget, is the prayers for your Dark Apostle.
I want to do +1 to hit.
Okay, so on a 3+, you do it. You do it. My Apostle's not on the board, so I can't do anything yet. And we do this at the beginning of the battle round. Also, at the beginning of my turn here, we have Infernal Regeneration, back up to 5 wounds for Zargaman. And rolling to see which unit comes on. If I roll a 1 or a 3, I get to choose. I get a 6. Okay, we got 10 Chaos Space Marines with another Chaos Lord in a Rhino. Now on to the movement. I have deployed everything that's going to be deployed here. You are in range of my Demolisher Cannon, which is perfect. I like it. And heck, even your guys back there, Barb's Calanthea, are in range. And it's a unit of 5 or more, therefore it's heavy D6, which is great. And why does that matter? Well, it matters because there's mobility. And it's fun factor, and it's a moral victory. It really doesn't actually matter. It doesn't matter. I want to kill something, Steve.
I understand.
So Argaman's going to move forward. He's got 20-inch movement because he's bracketed. So he doesn't go as far, but still goes far. And I'm going to move up this tank. Advancing. And just so you know, I'm popping smoke.
That's a good idea.
Moving up my Demon Prince. Advancing him. On to the shooting phase now. We're going to go ahead and Baleflame something. What do we Baleflame is the question. Okay, I think I'll actually kill those guys. And, you know, for moral victory. And just so you can't hide behind them anymore.
Okay, not to get in your head. Here's what's going to happen.
What is going to happen? What?
You're going to roll a 1. You're going to kill 1 and lose your D6 on your Vindicator.
Did I say I was shooting them with him first? I didn't. I said D6 with that. The Demolisher Cannon.
That's fair.
Alright, I've decided, Steve. Okay, Demolisher Cannon into Deafy.
And the Deathy.
Yeah.
Is that actual Deathy?
No.
Oh.
That's his twin brother. So
Goofy?
here he is. It's only D3. Oh, look at that. Would you look at... You know what? Just for fun, I'm going to reroll that.
You're going to command point to D3?
Yeah, because I want to kill him. That's right.
On a D3?
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
You ready for
All
it?
right.
No, I'm not. I just want to see your reaction. That was a good reaction. Though. I'm not gonna
Dude.
do it. All right, I didn't move, so I'm hitting on a 3, and that's a hit.
Hey, that would have been 3 shots.
That would have been the reroll, right? Now I'm wounding you on 3s. That's another wound. Okay, 5 up invuln save.
5 up demon save.
Oh, get
All day,
lost.
every day.
Get out of here.
My dice roll 5s.
Now Baleflamer into the Barbs of Scolanthia. Okay,
Yep.
only 2. And wounding on 3s. It's 2
Oh,
wounds.
wait, it's only minus 2,
Yeah,
right?
you get 5 up. Okay, 1 save, 1 dies. Now for the charge, I'm charging Deafy. Overwatch.
Battlekin.
5. Stop rolling the high shots with that. 1 hit.
Reroll these ones.
2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Yeah, battle cannon.
No,
wounding
we're
on
not going
3s.
to.
You're not going to what?
Reroll that.
You're not gonna command point reroll? Okay, so it was only 1 wound, yeah?
Only 1.
Okay, here we go. And that's how I don't make a save. Okay, here we go. D6 damage.
D3.
D3, yeah, you're
One
right. You're right.
One damage.
D3. Reaper autocannon now, hitting on 6s.
No.
Nothing. Charging in. Getting a 9. I'm in. So I gotta go backwards here to get my base properly in. And then I'm gonna pile in. Oh, would you look at that? I pulled in the Forge Fiend. So So I got 3 attacks because I am bracketed. I'm hitting you on 4s. Oh, 4 hits. And I'm wounding you on, or 3 hits rather. And wounding you on 4s. Getting 2.
Not bad. 4 up!
Oh!
Ooh,
2d3
big hits,
damage.
big hits.
2d3 damage. Okay, that's 4. Alright, now you're going to attack me back with the demon jaws here? Okay.
We're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Are we rolling 1s?
Yes.
And 5 to wound.
Oh, come on.
And these are -1.
Are they?
You're dead.
What's the damage?
2 each.
I'm dead. Let's see if I blow it. Nope.
You remember with that?
Nope.
Let's roll for a new unit.
Getting a 6.
Okay. Yeah, that is a 10-man tackle squad in a rhino, and Mr. Mauler Fiend, who will follow in directly behind. The Helldrake. Oh, he's my only mobility.
He has too. Yeah.
Actually, I got a plan.
Do you?
We are going to set up for a strike next turn.
Okay. Whatever
But
you want.
I want to make sure a couple of things are in range. But we're going after characters next turn. Oh, we're going to advance this squad. Oh, no. Okay. We're not really going to go that far.
Okay. So the Barbs and Scalanthia are moving forward a little bit.
Wait a minute.
Or maybe they're not.
Wait a minute.
Are they not? Oh, okay. You're playing to the game now, looking at the objective?
Well, I think... I'll tell you straight up. I'm going to see if I can get you to come out and deal with these guys. So
I'm
I
not
can
going to.
counter deal with
No, I'm definitely not going to now, because you said that's what your plan is.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. It's 10. He'll tuck in.
Is he going to tuck us?
He's a good counterattacker. Yeah, we'll just cheat. Leave him in there.
Okay.
Start off with the Helldrake.
Helldrake, what's he gonna
have
do?
a lot of options. We're going to go after the Vindicator.
Okay. 3.
All right. And those 5s.
Gat, would you stop rolling that? Would you stop rolling that? No, it's -2, so I'm looking at a 5 up, and I get 1. Okay, so it's 2 damage.
All right, now we're going to Hellforge.
Demon Forge?
Demon Forge.
Yep.
The Forge Fiend, and we're going to start shooting at the Vindicator.
All right, so you're at 3 command points?
Yeah.
Shooting at the Vindicator?
All right, so we're hitting on 3s now.
Because of the
Prayer.
Dark Impulse.
And we're rolling everything from Demon Forge.
Yes. Okay. Would you look at that?
And 4s.
And
we're rolling
re-rolling.
everything because we Demon Forged. Oh, not bad.
4 up saves. Okay, 2 go through.
2 damage each. And the mouth gun.
Ectoplasm
1 shot.
cannon, getting 1 shot, and
And
that's a
re-roll.
re-roll.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, yes.
5 to wound.
Yeah.
And we re-roll.
That's 4 to wound.
No, strength 7. That's toughness 8.
Yeah, you're right. Strength 7. Reroll.
We
You
never got
didn't make the reroll.
And Defiler. We'll do the same thing. All into the Vindicator.
Yes.
So let's start off with
Battle can.
4 shots.
Uh-huh.
On 3s. Rerolling them 1s. And the 4s. Goodness.
And here we are with the saves. You ready? Okay.
Alright. It's only -2. So you made 2. Made 1.
So 2d3. That's
2, 3.
You gonna reroll?
I want to see if I...
Yeah, reroll the
I
1.
should try to kill you.
Okay, reroll the 1.
I'm going to.
Okay,
I'm
let's-
rerolling a D3.
Okay. And you get a 1.
Alright. And Reaper. 3s.
Oh, jeez.
Well, this guy over here, we're going to put everything into the Vindicator.
Yeah, okay, you just take out the Vindicator.
Yeah, I'm going to try anyway. So
Havoc.
the Havoc Launcher.
3.
It's
4s 'cause you
it's
moved them.
heavy. No.
You're not close enough to your loader to reroll. So
Yep.
now for the comedy
And
bolt.
then 3s.
That's all hit.
And 6s.
Yeah.
Pair of 6s. I got it.
Oh, jeez. All right,
Stay
here we
alive,
go.
Dave. Oh, you're
I
alive.
stay alive. It's the beginning of turn 4 now. Wow, that went fast. Now, for your prayer.
Let's pray. Yes.
3 up, same thing?
Same thing. I want +1 to hit.
Oh, Steve. All right, go ahead and re-roll that. That's cocked. Okay, you get it off. So we have, let me see, we got 1, 2, 3 units left. So we have 2, 4, and 5. Let's see what comes on next. Number 4, which is the Mayhem Brethren. And there are the Mayhem Brethren right there. Moving phase now. I'm going to move my tank up here. Not that it matters too much, just because of, you know, jumping, and you can jump over that. This tank back here matters a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and roll for the advance. Oh, good. Going to move up my Warpsmith. I'll just simply move him up. And then my Chaos Lord. I'll keep my Chaos Lord back there. He's safe. My Warlord. I'm moving him up right there. He's getting ready for Fasash. He wants to meet him. He's calling out to him right now. He's saying a lot of words, but the only thing that's actually coming out is skulls.
Skulls.
End of the movement phase. My Warp Smith is going to heal my Vindicator D3. Oh, look at
He's
that.
taking to the bracket.
Yeah, look at that. Back up to 5. I'm popping smoke on this Rhino. I have already popped smoke on that one. Commie Bolter, right there. Gonna shoot at your Barbs of Scalanthier. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, getting 3 wounds, getting 2 fails. Watch this. Oh, Steve. This Commie Bolter, gonna shoot the Barbs of Scalanthier. And rerolling the 1 because Chaos Lord is nearby. Oh, okay. Wounding on 4s. Getting nothing. I'm gonna pop smoke in my Vindicator.
Okay.
Okay?
Interesting.
Back to you, Steve.
All right, so let's see what's coming on. I get to pick.
The Cry of Woe has now been deployed, and Hellheart has also been
We're
deployed.
gonna get him moving as far as he can get. As my stuff are kind of blocking me in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna roll his heal now. I'm gonna move more stuff. I'm gonna roll his heal now just to get it out of the way. So it's gonna be 2 because of demon engine.
Oh, I see. Infernal Regeneration.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're gonna
Barbs of Scalanthier, moving over
jump
to Rhinos.
on over.
Excellent. I love it. You're in my zone now, Steve. You've passed the line.
We're gonna get people out of here.
10 Chaos Space Marines. Excellent. I love it.
And we're gonna move. Stay inch away. Sorry, I healed too early because he's got to move, and he'll be sticking back here. He can't move any farther forward, and we're not gonna stay within 3. Yeah, we're gonna be moving farther than that.
It's only an inch anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna go in this way. So he's gonna move out of the way.
It's like a traffic jam.
Yeah, so I'm using a lot of vehicles. We are gonna go ahead and deal with this guy.
You think you can take him out?
Yeah. That is everything. It's time to do some guns.
All right, where do you want to go?
Let's start off with,
Venetian Shadow?
no.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's going to be the Vindicator.
Okay, at what?
And we're going to go after this guy right
My Vindicator?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, you popped smoke on him, didn't you?
I did. Oh, that's why I pop smoke on him.
We can ignore him for a turn.
Yeah,
We
because you want
want,
to be hitting on 5s, eh?
we want this right
Okay,
now.
the one that did not pop smoke because it did last turn. Okay.
It's going to be, of course, I rolled your dice.
That's 3.
We're hitting on 3s because we're +1, -1. And not reroll. And 3s.
You roll a lot of 6s there for your wounds, Steve.
I roll well.
Those are really, really...
I don't know.
I'm not so sure. Not so sure about those. 6s I need. Didn't get anything. 2d6. You get a 6.
This.
Okay, command point reroll. That's exactly the amount that you need. Do I explode? Nope.
We'll have the Marines fire into the Marines next. Pink on red. We'll have 2 flamers. 8 hits so far. And pistols. Wounding on 4s.
9 3-ups. Okay, we took out 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, we're going to do 3 pistols from that squad into the same squad of your Marines on 3s and 4s. Nothing there. And I'll throw a crack grenade. Nice one.
Okay.
The Rhino fire at them completely. So first the heavy D6 straight 5 shot.
Have a
which,
bunch.
hits.
Yep.
And wounds.
That's a save.
All
It's
good.
5-up.
Stormbolter.
Commie Bolter.
Rerolling 1s, 4 hits.
And it is +1 hit as well because you're within range of your Dark Apostle. He's really good,
He's
Steve.
so good. He's
Yes.
so good.
2 wounds.
Very
Save.
good.
It of 1,000 names is going to be firing at my squad of 10 Chaos Space Marines there.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and do the Reaper Hades first.
The
Or Hades. On 3s.
3s and rerolling 1s because you're
yeah,
Lord.
the Lord's there. Okay.
Wow, Steve. With
And-
that Dark Apostle, wow.
I know. And 2s.
4-up saves here. Make 2, 3 more die. Dang. Dang, dang, dang.
And the
Ectoplasmic cannon. Heavy D3.
3 shots. On 3s, rerolling 1s and 3s. 6 up saves. We got it.
Okay, that's wow. Wow, Dark Apostle.
Dark Apostle is key now. Alright, putting this guy next into...
Hellheart into
Yes.
Skeletrax.
However, I think I'm going to put this gun and this gun into that to soften her up. So last cannons, hitting on 3s after all the modifiers.
Because of the smoke.
And 3s. 6 up.
2, go through. And that's 6. That's enough to finish me off. Do I explode? I do not.
Heavy bolter into there.
To the Rhino.
2s, rerolling 1s. And
Nope, that also
5s.
popped smoke.
I did pop smoke.
Yeah. So the 1 didn't hit.
I rolled a wound again, so I'll reroll the wound. So 5s. 2. 1 wound. Yeah.
Combi Bolter now.
On 3s,
Rerolling
rerolling
1s.
and 5s.
Actually on 2. Yeah, on 3s because it popped smoke.
2 more.
So here we go. And
Good.
we're good. Phoenician Shadow now. Going to Baleflame that Warpsmith down below. That's 2 Baleflame
did
shots.
we use
You can use
one?
your last command point and reroll
I
that.
think I already did. Let me double check. Yeah, I think I already did. I can't remember what, but I think I did.
2 wins.
I think you're dead. You have one
No,
more
I'm a 2-up save. So, yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, 5 wounds?
Nah, I think I'm dead. Spending a command point to reroll that, Steve,
Yeah.
because otherwise I'd be dead. And
You're
I'm still
alive?
alive with 2 wounds.
And this guy to shoot.
So you have the Vindicate, or you have the Defiler. What are you going to shoot at?
So I think, but 9 left.
Yeah. Rhino?
I'm gonna declare everything in the Rhino, but I might stop shooting.
Why? You would have to, because you would blow it up.
Actually, no, I don't have to.
Battle Cannon into this tank back
Yeah.
there, and everything else into the Rhino in front. So Battle Cannon first, heavy D6, getting 2 shots.
And this is gonna be.
You're
rerolling
hitting on
1s.
5s.
Oh wait, he's too far. No, maybe he's.
Yeah, he's... Oh, that...
No, he's hitting on
you're
4s,
cutting it close.
and he's out.
Okay.
Yeah. So to be clear, he was in for +1 to hit, but out for reroll 1s.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And he moved, so he's hitting on 4 still.
Right.
Okay. So now wounding.
3s.
That's a wound.
5
So 5 up. That's the D3 damage. That's 3.
And then the Reaper on 4s, not rerolling, and 4s.
Yep.
You're good.
That's 2 saves. Now for the charge phase, Phoenician Shadow, charging my Warpsmith, starting with a Flamer. That's 3 shots, and I'm wounding you on 5s. 2 wounds. 3 ups.
3 up.
1
Hey,
goes
here's
through.
one. Down to 11.
Now for the Melta.
The one.
Hitting on a 6.
Hey!
And wounding on a 3. And 5 up involved.
Demon save.
Oh, Steve!
Sorry. Huh.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to this side.
Okay.
Actually.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever. I don't think it matters. This guy's going in next.
Where?
Oh, a Rhino.
Right. Okay. Overwatch. Rerolling 1 because of Demon Prince. And nothing. You're in.
Okay, we want this spot. They're gonna go next into the Rhino.
Okay.
And
Oh,
we'll
Khorne wants it. So Govald is outside of 4 inches away, so I can't heroically intervene.
We're gonna keep on going.
Maulerfiend.
Maulerfiend's gonna go next.
2 dice.
Oh
but-
wait,
but you're in with a 4.
I just want to. Do I have a power fist in this squad?
You do.
Do I?
Yep. Right
Okay,
there.
so then he's gonna take this spot, and the Marines. Okay.
Yeah, you make it with a 6 because Slaanesh wants it. Helldrake now, 4 attacks, hitting on 3.
Well, we have to. He needs to kill you. So we're gonna command point. Last command point.
Oh, why didn't you Demon Forge?
Oh yeah, I should have.
Still, you roll the dice. I mean, it's kind of. You got 3 hits.
Should I be use a Demon Forge on this?
What?
Will I use Demon Forge for the combat starts?
I mean, you have to re-roll everything.
Yeah, of course.
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Should it be fine? Should I let this happen? Do you need this, Steve?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
Just for that cruel efficiency.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so I am 2 up to a 3 up. So I failed 2. So
Oh no!
That's it. I'm
Do I
dead.
command point 1? See if I don't kill you with the D3?
Still dead. You still kill me.
Alright, Defiler time.
4 attacks.
We got 1 hit.
Yes.
And it's strength. Oh, we're doing 2s.
Yep. That's wow.
Chain flail.
So his Defiler Scourge, 3 additional attacks, 1 hits.
I don't think it wounds.
No, does not wound.
Nope. You found my weakness. It's combat.
Your weakness is combat. Is that right?
Yeah, Mauler Fiend. 3. This guy's strength what here? He's strength 6. All right, sorry. It is 3s.
Winning on 3s. Yeah. Whoa. Wow.
I can't do combat.
How, Steve? How? I'm gonna make the save. I'm gonna make the save.
Okay.
Okay. Steve, it's a rhino. You can take it out. I believe in you.
Okay, let's do this squad.
Okay.
Lightning claws. And 5s. Re-rolling. 2.
5 up saves. Okay. 2 go
7.
through. And?
They're 3. Oh, no, they have 2 attacks each.
They do.
3s. Okay.
The 6s are additional hits. You got 2 6s in there.
Oh.
So roll those to see if they.
Oh,
actually,
after we have attacks. Okay, 1 more. And 5s. Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay.
3 more.
2 more. Go.
There's 3 more. You're right. Power Fist guy. Nothing.
Wow. And that's for these Marines attacking the Rhino.
And finally...
5s and 6s are Death to the False God here because of your icon of excess.
Oh, goodness. Maybe I can do something?
And... Wow.
5s! Ooh, I think you're gonna survive. Oh, it's enough.
Enough to kill me? Oh, 3 more go through. Down to 2. Didn't quite kill me, Steve. Beginning of turn 5. This is crazy. So I don't have to make any roll tests. Thanks, Steve. You made it so I don't have to make any rolls.
No
so you
problem.
gotta roll for your prayer.
Yes, so we do the +1 hit because it's amazing. Oh!
Oh, this time you don't
All
get
the
it.
command points.
Yeah, and you're out of command points. You can't re-roll that. So no longer +1 to hit in the shooting phase for things that are within 6 inches of your Dark Apostle, which was fantastic, by the way.
He was gonna pray for combat this turn anyway, but I think.
Was he going to? Was that the other ability that you had?
That's the generic one. That's when he comes to reroll hit string in the fight phase.
Okay, so that's the one you were going to,
Yeah.
and you didn't make it.
I didn't make it.
Okay. I got 2 more things to come on. Number 2 and 5. 5. So it looks like it's this. Here I've deployed my cultist and my chosen in their rhino. Now here's the thing. Some of you might be thinking, why don't you just give up, Dave? Because it looks like you're going to lose.
Nah,
It's an objective game.
Never give up. Always play the scenario.
It's an objective game. So I have this objective back here. This one you currently hold, but I do have a bunch of berserkers who are just chomping at the bit to get out into combat. And I also have another unit coming on of Havocs. So yeah, I think that it's going to be good. All right, here's the tactic, Steve. Okay, you ready for it? All right, so I'm going to disembark my berserkers. Now they're out. The other thing I'm going to do is this. Whoop. Last but not least, moving my rhino over here. And no, I'm not going to pop smoke with it because I plan on charging in. I'm going to go in front of this objective because I don't want you to hold it. Now for the shooting phase, don't really have a whole lot to shoot at you, unfortunately. Pop smoke. This is in combat, can't shoot. I'm going to throw a crack grenade at nothing, you're all in combat, never mind. Combi bolter on the Chaos Lord, shooting at Phoenician's Shadow. That's all hits, wounding on 5s, 1. And that's a wound. Now for the charge. We have Gavald charging in. I'll declare this as a charge. And just that. I don't think it needs to be anything else. In. Let's go here. The Mayhem Brethren charging in. I'm going to declare both the Barbs of Scolenthier and your 10 Chaos Space Marines. 4.
You get 1. 1, 2, 3. That'll be the game almost for sure.
Okay, here's the thing, right? 4 inches. Yes, I make it in with them, but I actually want to make it in with your 10 Chaos Space Marines. You know what? What am I thinking? My pylon. I can make it in with the pylon. Hold on, before I roll anything else, this is too much of an important thing.
Yeah, you need those.
The question is, do I Icon of Wrath and reroll the whole thing and possibly fail it, or do I reroll just the one with a command point reroll and for sure make it because 4 is in? That is the thing. What would you do, Steve? What would you do? I have a couple command points left. What would you do?
If you roll 3-inch charge, you fail.
Yes.
What are the chances?
No, don't. The fact that you said that, I'm gonna fail now.
I know. I actually feel bad. I think I would. I'd risk it.
You would?
I'd reroll the whole charge.
What do you guys think I should do? Leave a comment. What should I do?
What should have you done?
Okay.
You're just calling
Well,
the other one.
either way, this is what. I got you get a brand new dice. Okay. Brand new dice. And I'm going to re-roll it, both. Icon of Wrath, re-rolling right now. Getting a 6.
There you go.
Okay, well, that's a little better.
Couple more.
And then now for the Rhino, charging in the Chaos Space Marines, and I got a 6. That's enough.
That's risky.
Why? Because
Oh,
of
you
Power
sure
Fist?
could. Yeah, you sure could.
So here's the thing. Because you always count as going first, you go first, unless I charge you. Then I go first, and we alternate.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go first with my Khorne Berserkers.
Our Berserkers?
And they only get their first attack once. Then you get to attack me, then I get their second attack. So we have 6 Berserkers that can fight the Barbs of Scalanthier, and 2 Berserkers that can fight the Chaos Space Marines. Starting with the Barbs of Scalanthier here, this is 15 attacks, and 6s are good, and I can re-roll 1s because of my Chaos Lord. I did say this off camera. I am doing Veterans of the Long War.
Yeah, he did.
And so that's for the wound rolls anyway. 4 6s, re-rolling 1s. Wow. Wounding on 2s. 9 wounds at -1.
That's a squad.
Yeah, so they're all dead. Now I got 6 attacks onto the squad of Chaos Space Marines. I actually get more. This is just the chain axes. Rerolling 1s. And 6s are good. Rerolling 1s. Wounding these guys on 2s. That's 6 wounds. At -1, 4 up saves. 4.
4. We're pulling them from the front. Minimize attacks coming back. Actually, that one's good. This one.
Now rolling for the chain sword attacks. Rerolling 1s. Okay. And wounding on a 2. That's 1 wound. 3 up save. Save.
All right, so I'm gonna actually pull him from the back instead. Not the icon. He'll stay there, but these 4 will be up where they were. I'm gonna let Dave have these models afterwards, and then they'll pile in, and we're gonna put all our attacks to the Rhino.
Okay.
So Power Fist. Okay. Ooh, that is so very bad.
That's not good.
Yeah. Buzz. Nope. Nope.
Wow.
Did nothing.
Now for the 15 chain axe attacks coming your way, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and 6s are good. 4 6s. Okay, excellent. Wounding on 2s. Okay. Saves.
We are dead. That's just some of the attacks.
And only 5
there we
more.
go, dead.
Yeah.
Chain axes is a good weapon. I like it.
Yes. And that's all I'm going to do for him.
We're gonna have the Mauler Fiend go.
Looks like I go next with the tank. I might as well put it onto your Defiler. So hitting on a 6, that's nothing.
Now we'll go.
It of 1,000. Actually, no, that's different. This is your new one. So he's going to actually put the fists into the tank and the lasher tendrils into the berserkers.
That's the thing.
All right. So which one's first?
Alright, do the Lash Tendrils. Oop, there's only 5 in my hand. We're hitting on 4s because we are not great in combat. And 3s. -2.
5 up.
Loves it.
Yes.
And fists into the Rhino. Ooh.
That's good.
3s. Can you make 2 6 saves again?
I don't know. Oh, Steve! Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Everything's going after the Rhino. We're not gonna go. We're gonna stay an inch away from.
So Defiler will attack the Rhino.
Yeah. Do the Defiler, big punchy claw.
Okay, here we go. 2 hits.
And 2s.
Yep.
This is
1 wound.
Yeah. This is 6 or save.
Oh.
I think is it D6.
It's a D6 now. So don't roll a 1. Okay.
Explode.
Do I explode? Nope. So those are the amount of Marines I can fit. And that exploded, so now I need to roll dice, and on any ones I lose more. Okay, I'll lose a couple more. That's a little crazy. Let's take out the Flamer and this dude. So I have 2 left. Wow, are we in the morale phase? Okay, it looks like we are. If I roll a 1, then one of these guys gets to stay. Otherwise, they both go. Okay, well, I'll leave that
That's
up
a
to you.
1. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1.
I don't think that's the one. I don't think you said it
No,
enough
that's
times.
a 1. In
Okay,
my
all
back
right,
side, those are
okay,
1s.
All right. All right, champion, you stay.
I'm not going to go in any closer. I like that spot.
On to Steve's turn.
I don't want to roll a 5.
Okay. All right.
Okay. This guy here is gonna move to this spot.
Uh-huh.
Just so I can... Oh no, I'll stay within 3. This guy's gonna fall back. Oh, let me think about this for a second. Yeah, he's gonna fall back. Trying to point out the Havocs and a Rhino popped on this side of the field. Land Raider. Make sure there's just room for this guy to drive. They might get the Rhino. Yeah, I'm sure he has a weird Slaanesh name. We're just gonna drive up there, get models on. Warpsmith is gonna run. Oh, so he'll start the turn, and then the Warpsmith will get him at the end. Okay. Phase back to full. And I believe we're gonna have this captain. Oh no. You want to be
this Chaos Lord.
Chaos Lord. You're right.
You've been playing Space Marines too much, Steve.
I like this spot. It's a nice aura of getting everybody of rerolls.
Okay.
It's time to do some killing.
All right. Good luck.
So what we're gonna do is we'll put both Stormbolter. We want both these rhinos at the exact same time.
Combi bolters.
Oh right. This is
Chaos.
chaos.
Yeah. You got to get it.
2 combi bolters and 2 havoc launchers. We'll throw them into the berserkers. The havoc launchers. Yeah, a total of 6 shots.
Oh, very Slaanesh of you.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Good thing. Yeah, they both moved. So 4s.
3.
And 3s. 1.
Nope.
Yeah, we get 1. And combi bolters now. 3s to hit. And 4s to wound.
3. All safe.
All good. We're going to put his melt-a-gun onto that one Marine.
That's a hit?
Nope, he advanced.
He hits on 2s.
But he advanced.
Oh, so you can't shoot at all?
It's an assault weapon. It's -1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Fortune's next. They're going to open up into the Berserkers, because we need to kill them. We're hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1s. And wounding on 2s. For 4 up saves.
4 up saves. Made 1. 2 more die. Boom. Boom. Oh, wait, hold on. No, we don't want to remove those. We want to remove the ones that are further away from the objectives.
Yeah. His ectoplasma weapon.
D3. 1.
1.
On a 4.
And it misses. We're going to have the Havocs go. And we're going to go right for your demon prince. Alright.
Unfortunately, he is the closest enemy unit.
Missile launchers. 3s to wound. We got 1.
So I'm a 4 up, invuln save, and I make it.
Okay. Last cannons.
Last cannons. 2 misses.
Yes, no, we ignore that.
Oh, you're right, because you're Havocs. Yes, you get 1 hit.
And 1
That's
wound.
a wound. And... Oh, that went through, but I get to reroll failed saves because of his upgrade. That also failed, so how much damage? Getting 6.
Ooh.
Getting 6, and 5 up, ignore this. Ignore, so 4, so I'm down to 4 wounds.
4. Vindicator now, going after the Berserkers.
That's D6.
Yeah. And 3s. Too far to reroll 1s. And 2s. We got a 1.
3 wounds.
6 up.
6 up save, so 2 more Berserkers.
Baleflamer.
Baleflamer now.
Baleflamer
Blah, blah,
going
blah.
after the same Berserkers.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, only 1. And
Not a
there's
wound.
Alright, it is heavy bolter time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put... Let's see what we got left, actually. I'm going to put this Deathy guy here right into those Berserkers completely.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's do the battle cannon. On 4s, so we didn't move. And 2s. We got 1. And we're going to do the Reaper autocannon, re-rolling 1s. Nothing. And now we're over here. We're going to put Stormbolter into that
Combi
guy.
bolter.
Combi Bolter. Heavy Bolter into them.
Yes.
And last cannons into him.
Okay.
Let's do Combi.
Yep.
See if we can get that one guy dead. Re-rolling 1s. And 4s.
All saved. Heavy.
Heavy. Re-roll them 1s. And 3s.
4 up. Okay, 1 guy dies.
And lads. Ooh. And 3s. 4 of invulns. Rerolling. Oh, I like it. Love it. It's time to charge.
Recharge.
We're going to send the Rhino in.
Okay, I will crack grenade you. Nope. Oh, Khorne wants it.
Gunk. He's going to charge all 3.
Okay, Defiler will charge all 3 units here. Overwatch, crack grenade. Nope. Demon Prince, let's see. He actually can Overwatch. So because I keep all the war gear when I'm a Chaos Lord, when I become a Demon Prince, I do have a Kami Bolter technically, so on 6s, rerolling 1s. And wounding. Nope. And you're gonna make it in, even if you get a 2.
This Chaos Lord's gonna go.
Lanius
No, that's Phil.
gets an 8. Alright, Steve.
You have no command points to interrupt, right?
I have 1 command point
Yeah,
that
you
I can't use to
okay.
interrupt it.
So then the Rhino will fight first and see if we can kill that Berserker.
What?
I know.
Okay, 6s. Get out of here! Would you stop? Would you stop? That better not kill him. Steve! Now, Deafy, what's he gonna
Put
do?
the flail into the 1 Marine and then put a big punchy fist into their Chaos Lord.
Okay.
Can't get my Chaos Lord on you yet, or my Demon Prince on you. So flail.
Yep.
Re-rolling the 1s, and that's a wound.
That is definitely a wound. Okay. And that is definitely a save.
Yep. 4, right? Yes.
Now for the fist, let's see what you get. That's 2 hits. Oh, are you within range? You are.
Yes.
You can reroll that 1.
Wasn't it a 2?
I don't remember.
Straight to clip. I think it was a 2. Alright, 2s, Dave! There's always a 1.
Okay.
Why don't you roll 2 dice for me?
Why? Why 2 dice?
Because you get to roll your involved.
Because I get to reroll
Yeah.
it? Yeah, okay. So any 4-ups
Yeah,
will save.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
The chunk.
I guess I get to attack you back here.
It's true.
So here we go. Okay, I have D6 plus 2 attacks. So I get 5. So I have a Hellforged Axe, or Demonic Axe rather. So I'm hitting you on 3s because minus 1 to hit here. Rerolling 1s. And 6s are Death to the False God. So that's 5. And wounding you on 3s. One Malefic Talon attack, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and wounding on 5s. Yeah.
Nope. Is it 2 damage, everything, right?
Yep. Now for the Chaos Space Marine with the Power Fist, hitting you back, hitting on 4s, 1 hit, and wounding on 3s. That's a wound. That's not a save, D3 damage. Getting 3 more, going down to 6.
Good work.
Alright, that's the end of turn 5. So as it stands right now, you hold this objective now. Because I only have 1 tank holding it, and you have... Wait. Yeah, you have the tank and the Mauler Fiend holding it. So you are actually better. And then you can test this with your Helldrake, and you hold this objective. So that's not very good for me.
As the lithe and sinuous leader of the Slaanesh warband ascended, soaring into the crimson sky by a column of golden light, Govald fell. His muscles had simply given out. His rage still boiled in his veins, and he still longed to reach out and butcher everything around him. He wanted to take the skulls of his foe, for all the rage and frustration they'd caused him. He wanted to take the skulls of his allies, for failing him on so many occasions, for simply being there. He wanted to take all the skulls of every single thing that ever walked, or lived, or breathed. He could barely move. Govald's vision darkened. Skulls, he burbled, as gore erupted from his lips. He smiled, bringing the edge of his axe blade to his own neck. His blood pooled around him. There was so much of it. At least he thought that was something. In the back of what little remained of Govald's sentience, he realized he wasn't going to take any of the skulls he wanted to. There was one thing that consoled him as he held the blade to his throat. There was one last skull he could take. With his last lurch of life, he pushed his powered axe through his own neck, sending his severed head rolling onto the ground. Khorne would, at least, be pleased with that final offering.